Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GEEKCASTER. I'm 𝕭𝖊𝖆𝖚𝖙𝖎𝖚, and today we've got
Nolan.
Beautiful disaster.
How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
Amazing.
Amazing?
Yes.
And awesome. Today we're going to talk about, that moment when you start watching a film, TV show, or video game and it's amazing and it grabs you. We're going to talk about really strong openings and some good picks on Netflix. So let's start out with really strong openings. What you got?
Want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
Okay, well, mine is a weird one because I didn't really enjoy the movie, but I liked the opening.
Okay.
I'm going with X-Men Origins.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
Well, I liked the whole scene with Sabretooth and Wolverine and how they showed their whole dynamic relationship between the two being brothers, how close they were together, and also how they both had, the power of being immortal. As far as the film went,
So, funny thing, I took a peek at that when you mentioned it before, and I don't remember anything that happened in that movie.
Honestly, I don't either. I just remember the opening.
So I guess it's good to know that you can get a powerful opening with an okay film.
Yeah, so they go through time, right?
They went through time and they showed each war and how the two of them kind of stuck together. And I liked when they died. They went through things that clearly would kill a normal individual, so it just showed their power and their bond together as brothers. And and then the movie was about their fallout basically. But I like the opening, and
I think I have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it again. I just want to watch the opening part.
All of the Wolverine content has just blended together for me over the years, and I haven't seen Logan yet. And I know I'm late. Don't call me out.
Logan,
it's just blended together into just like one mass of Marvel.
Logan, I think, is probably the only one that stood out in comparison to the other films. So, especially since that was the only one that was actually rated the way we would like it to be rated.
And we just showed some clips. I want everyone to know that we are not claiming any ownership to those little clips that we just showed. We just want people to be excited and to rent it, buy it, and give the film companies more money. Mm-hmm. Yes. But yeah. I don't know. It's just funny looking back at the whole X-Men world. I mean, now Disney owns it, and now X-Men could actually be a part of Marvel. But for a while, it was under 21st Century Fox. They all kind of seem like one big film to me.
They do.
I can't separate them in my mind for some
I can't
reason.
either.
I'm sitting there
I have trouble remembering which is part of which timeline, and
right.
Yeah.
I know if I sit down and I'm watching the movie, I'll know what timeline it's a part of. But just thinking about it as a person who's not too deeply entrenched in the X-Men universe specifically, I will mix it up.
Especially since they did that reboot.
Yeah,
when he went back in time and he finally got back, and then it's like, oh, none of that ever happened. All right,
that happens constantly.
That didn't happen.
With all comic book content.
Well, I like to go back to the classics. My opening, such as Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yes, that opening I think is one of the best openings ever.
That one started with an escape sequence, right? Or a chase sequence.
Well, it started out, we went into a cave trying to get back this relic that he wanted to put.
But that was that
museum.
super famous.
Is that the rock
scene?
Yeah,
that's the rock scene.
See, I've actually never seen it.
You just only seen it.
But I know
the
that
rock
scene. Yes, that rock scene is.
Yeah.
Well, that's to tell you the powerfulness of a scene, basically.
Yeah, that's a great opening scene.
Yeah, and even the films that they did after, what was it, the Temple of Doom, and they did The Last Crusade. great opening scenes, but nothing beats that first one, I think. So, all right. So, what is yours, Nolan?
Well, mine's a video game because I'm very typical. My favorite opening scene would be from 𝕨𝖃 𝖚𝖚𝖚𝖚. That came out 2 years ago, so I don't have to worry about being spoiler free.
Mm-hmm.
The title drops your third route into the game, which is anywhere between 12 and 20 hours, depending on how fast you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a 20-hour opening scene there.
Wait a minute. So you play the game.
You're playing the game
Okay.
basically right away.
Wow.
You figure out your controls and you're playing the game. There is no title drop. There's no listing of the producer or anything like that. You just hit new game and you're in.
Wow.
But you kind of forget that there was no title drop until it's like a climactic point in the story.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is happening. There's fighting happening. There's new enemies. And then the characters you're playing as gets messed up.
Why would they do that?
Because the director, Yoko Taro, is a genius.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing. Well, his first game, Drakengard, was basically political commentary, and it just makes you go through wars, fighting the most boring, monotonous battle system I've ever seen in my life. And you do that for 50 hours, and that's the game.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And your main character is not a good person. So he's progressed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when do you find out your character's not a good person in this
In this one,
opening?
in this one, the plot's more subtle than that. The whole point of it's very philosophical. So the whole point of it is that it's more in the gray area of good and bad.
Okay.
I want to play.
We should play it sometime. Have a nice
Yeah.
little GeekCast playthrough.
I think
It'd be
that'd
a
good.
fun game. It's a fun game to watch too. If we're talking movies, I'd say the most powerful opening is The Lion King. You can't tell me that's not iconic.
That's iconic. It is.
That or Frozen. I'm a Disney kid.
And you know what? Disney thanks you.
Disney does. There's a lot of things I could say about Disney, but Disney's got a handle on its opening sequences
They do.
They do.
and their title drops. They're good at it.
And did you know that there's a rule that they can't release any Disney movie? When I say Disney movie, that's also whatever company's underneath Disney.
Yes.
If you release something in May, no one else can. They have to wait. All the releases have to have their own month.
Yeah, there's been a lot
Okay.
of stuff where they've taken release months from other animation companies, and then those companies have to delay by half a year and stuff like that. So
Wow.
Wow.
yeah,
That's
that's been
how-
a thing for years now. It's just it's kind of hard to notice when you have it usually only applies to Disney animated releases. Live action is still going to come out. But nobody wants to compete with their opening week
No,
and
of
opening
course
for a
not.
week.
All right, so we're going to have a Netflix moment. Now,
Okay.
you're going to correct me,
All right.
so do it.
Okay.
Ex Machina?
Ex Machina.
What? I told you it was going to happen. Say it again?
Ex Machina.
Okay. Ex Machina.
Yes, sure, like a machine. You got it.
Yeah. I say Ex Machina as well.
Now that came out in 2014, but I just saw it for the first time on Netflix. We have 𝕭𝖊𝖆𝖚𝖚 𝖭𝖊𝖆𝖚𝖚 that's played Caleb. You had Oscar Isaac, which played Nathan. Actually, just in case you people might not know who these people are, hold on. So, 𝕭𝖊𝖚𝖚𝖚, I think he did a really good job. And then you have Oscar Isaac. Those of you that have seen the reboot, The Last Jedi. Well, he's in The Last Jedi. What was before that? The Dark Awakens or something?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
They blend in with those two.
And I say it that way. You know what's so funny? As a Star Wars fan, I kind of...
The Force Awakens?
Yeah, but...
Was that what you were going for?
Yeah. But that's how I feel about it, where I'm just trying to blank it out.
Oh,
But
you
that's
don't like them? You don't like the reboot
I
trilogy?
like things about it, but we'll talk about that
Okay,
after.
okay,
We'll
okay.
talk about
I'll
that
dial it in.
after.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah. And then the star was really 𝕭𝖆𝖚𝖚𝖚𝖑. She played Ava. And for all of you that do not know, she also played Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. So, but it was pretty good. It was dark. It was a little annoying at times, but I think that's what the director wanted to get across. What do you ladies think?
It's been a while since I've seen it. I saw it years ago.
Yeah.
I just remember liking the look of the film more than anything else.
I just remember thinking, is he really falling in love with this robot? What the heck is going on? I just liked how they twisted at the end. You know, like she was playing him the whole time.
Oh, spoiler alert!
Oh, sorry.
Take that.
It's been 5 years.
It's been a while.
I spoiled something that's been out for 2 years. I think we're good.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, Alex Garland, he was the director and the writer, and I think what they were trying to attempt, it would have been interesting to see in some sort of alternate universe if there was a different director and a different writer and what that would have looked like. Because I couldn't tell how much of was the director that there's just something was missing, or was it the writing was something missing? Did you guys get the same feeling, or?
The writing, I think, was something.
Okay.
Something was missing there
I got
in terms
bored
of depth.
in the middle of it. It's kind of like you're sitting
it
here
was
and I'm
slow.
like, yeah.
It was really slow, but also that seemed to be the thing for sci-fi, like from like 2010 to 2015, like slow burn plot and like weird.
Get to the point already. What's going on?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's almost like you knew what was happening though. Like
we did.
Like
Saw it coming.
Yeah. So would you recommend this film?
No.
Wow.
I wouldn't. It's like one of those things. Like it's a time waster movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really thought it was going to be better than what it was from looking at it.
I'd only recommend it to people that are like film fanatics, like they just watch stuff to watch it. Because it is interesting. I'm not going to deny it that.
Yeah. And the concept is good. What they were trying to, I guess, make you think of, can a human fall in love with a machine? And we saw that with the movie Her.
Yes.
And they explored that, which was kind of like, and I think a lot of movies around that time explored that same theme. Can you fall in love with a robot? Can a robot have a conscience? I, Robot, even though that was an earlier film, same theme they were trying to play with.
I enjoyed iRobot.
iRobot was great.
That was a good movie.
So, but this one, it just got a little annoying. It was just very dry, and it was just off to be off.
It was.
Yeah.
It just made you wonder where you're going with this and if you're going somewhere. And I kind of see where you're going. Let's just get it over with. Get the Band-Aid off. Let's roll the credits. And
The twists were nice, though.
Yeah.
There were a couple twists in there. Now, on the positive end, I would say the costumes were great. The special effects team, they did a really great job.
Yeah, they did. That's true.
Yeah. Makeup was really good.
Yep.
So they got points in everything but the actual film. Great job and everything else, guys.
Yeah.
At least they got something.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. You guys are hilarious. Hilarious. Is there anything coming out? I know we did a show talking about movies coming out. Is there anything bubbling or exciting, even in the cosplay world or video game world, that's about to come out that you just can't wait for?
How to Train Your Dragon 3. I love my kids' animated movies. I've been waiting for that one. That one's DreamWorks.
Oh, DreamWorks. Yes.
Yeah.
It is DreamWorks, right?
It is DreamWorks. They got delayed because of Disney, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, for that same release date thing you were talking about.
Wow.
I think it was like a combination of production and release date because they had it lined up with their Netflix series, like in terms of plot-wise. but it's coming out kind of late. It's been years since the second movie.
That's right.
It's been a lot of years.
At New York Comic Con, they talked about it.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they had a
They
had a
had
whole
that
setup.
booth. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I can't wait for that. If nothing else, even if I don't like the plot, I know it's going to be aesthetically gorgeous. So, because the second one still holds up, the first one still holds up look-wise.
Mm.
I actually
That's
have not seen the second one still.
You should watch it.
I've tried to check it out.
What else? Have you watched anything recently?
Well, I saw 𝕯𝖆𝖼𝖚 just recently.
Okay.
That's I enjoyed that one. I know you guys said you probably didn't see it yet, right?
I need to be convinced.
You need to be convinced.
Yeah, I
Well,
do.
Did you see the first version of 𝕯𝖼𝖚?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I feel it holds up a little bit better. The storyline makes a little bit more sense. I'm trying to
Okay.
make sure I don't have any spoilers in it.
Okay.
Thank
you. I
Storyline
appreciate
makes
it.
a little bit more sense on how they reconnected everything.
Okay.
And I love the new introduction of characters. They added some new characters to the story, and you can see they're trying to build more of a story from that,
Okay.
like a stepping stone, so it can possibly go in a different direction.
All right.
So I enjoyed it. I think that was a good watch, and I recommend people watching it if you are a Dragon Ball Z fan, a super fan.
Now, what platform do you usually watch stuff on?
It depends.
Yeah.
There's so many different streaming services now. There's a separate streaming service for everything now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm on almost all platforms now.
Me
Watching
too.
everything because you always find something missing on one that you have to relate to another.
Yep.
So
Do you guys have a go-to?
Nope.
my
I
go-to
just-
is usually Netflix.
I just, whatever I'm in the mood for, I'll pick the most relevant streaming service.
It
So
depends
there's no rhyme or reason for you.
Nope.
Just
No
gotta have the
organization in
show.
my life.
You just gotta have the show. There's a lot of shows are missing on each platform. Like you can't watch
Exactly.
You can't find everything you want to watch on just one
Yeah.
platform. So you have to have variety.
And sometimes you actually have to go out.
Yes.
What?
It's the movie theater, hello?
Nuh-uh. It's not happening. I'm not doing that. The whole point of this is so I could watch everything at home and be antisocial.
You should watch, speaking of film, Carmen Sandiego on Netflix.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. The new release, it's shot like a 40s, like the way they do the cuts and the scenes. It's like a 40s film.
So is it live action or is
No,
it animation?
it's animation.
It's animation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the style and like the coloring and stuff, it's very classic.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Thank you for that.
I want to check it out. It sounds.
No, it's
I used to
good.
love the
It's
cartoon back in the days.
it's more grown up than the.
It's more grown up on what level? Like on anime level or?
What do you mean?
I mean, like you say more grown up. I mean, like
I mean,
you know.
like age of watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the one we had when we were younger, that was like
you know
that was like
Channel
age 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's older than
Okay.
that.
Well, everything's changed nowadays. If
Yeah.
you notice more shows in animation, it has a different vibe.
Yeah.
Even if you go and watch Disney movies, they'll put in little jokes that even kids, some kids won't get. It's basically humor for the adults. So
Yep.
a lot of things have changed where big kids, adults, small kids, everyone can kind of watch certain things. So.
I mean, like The Incredibles?
Exactly.
I didn't watch it yet. Do not
Just-
spoil The Incredibles
Just
2.
like The Incredibles.
Really?
Do not spoil The Incredibles 2. I'm going to watch it this weekend.
Oh. Okay.
Can we?
Well, you know what? I haven't seen the whole thing of 2.
Oh, you have.
How did
I keep
you?
falling asleep.
How did you watch half of a?
I just keep falling asleep. I never make it past halfway through.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I don't know why. Just
I have a feeling I know why.
why?
I mean, I enjoyed
Don't say
the-
anything. No spoilers.
Okay, well,
No spoilers because it just came out on Netflix.
Yeah.
And maybe not everyone has seen it.
Yeah, no, it's not really. I just felt every storyline has a villain.
Yeah.
So I can say that.
Okay.
I don't feel the villain was as powerful as the original
Okay.
villain.
That's
So
fair.
I feel like the first one, it had more. It was more interesting to watch than the second one. I'll say that. But the comedy was great in the second one.
Okay. It seemed more like it was like a commentary piece.
Yeah.
Than anything. So I don't know about that.
I promise to watch it.
Now, we're getting ready to go to Fanfare Con, which is totally awesome. In fact, we're going to do a whole couple episodes about that to give you guys information on it. And so look for that for a next episode because it's gonna be awesome. And that's next weekend.
That's next weekend. I can't wait. It's gonna be my first time going to that.
Wow. Oh, this is your first one?
Yeah. I only found out about it because of you.
I have never been to one either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's sold out.
Is it?
I think Saturday is. Not too sure. If not, you guys need to head down there and check that out. So, I think that'll be great. So, I don't know, what do you guys do when you prepare to go to a con? And is anything different when it's the first time you've ever been there?
I make sure to sleep extra beforehand.
You do?
Yeah. Just because I know I'm going to be getting less sleep over the course of the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure I have like a free day beforehand. I'll sleep in, I'll get up, and I won't double check my bags until at night when I'm ready to go to sleep again. And I'll do a completely relaxed day of just, not stressing about anything.
Me, it all depends on what I'm doing. If I'm cosplaying, if I'm going, just to check it out. Usually, I do all 3 days most of the time if it's a 3-day con. Day one, I usually just kind of go as a regular with myself and look around, buy all my merch, check out the event. And day two, it's the whole thing. The makeup, if I'm doing prosthetics, it all depends. So it's definitely some prepping to do when you're cosplaying.
When I cosplay, I don't take the day off before the convention. And I'll just spend the entire time speed working on whatever pieces I procrastinated on.
So you wait for
I'll carry with me. I'll do it while I'm commuting.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had to bring glue with me.
I bring all my supplies with me just in case my friends need stuff too.
Yeah. And those 911 emergency cosplay repair people are the best.
Yes, they are. They're lifesavers.
So, I'm going to have a little moment here, okay?
Uh-oh.
This is going to be like a life hack.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So, I'm not saying you have to get this thing, but this is portobello mushrooms, if you like mushroom pasta.
Ooh,
and I was like, this is pretty cool. It's healthy. It's good. It's made by an offshoot brand of...
Is it 375?
365.
365.
Right. The cool thing about this, so this is Whole Foods. They have their own brand called 365. And I just bought it. It's great. And, you discard it, right? But what I realized that if you take off, you finish it, you take off the wrapper and, take off this, it says Mason on the top, like Mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
And it has 1 pint, 3/4, and a half. Right on there. So
little measuring cup.
A little measuring thing. So instead of...
So now you don't have to buy mason jars.
Yeah.
You don't. You could just...
You can just buy pasta.
Just buy pasta. And you're good to go. As well as you have your own measuring stuff right there.
You go, hey, Michael, why do you have all these...
Those also double as glasses.
Yeah. And you could double as...
And they look cute.
And
Hello?
it's cute. Hello.
World.
Hello, world. This is what we do. Because we have to save money.
Yeah.
Yep, that is true.
Which means we don't want to spend any unnecessary
Absolutely.
money if we don't have to. So I think that's it for this episode. But let's get your social media up in this piece, shall we?
Okay. I am Beautiful Disaster. My social media is Beautiful Diz.
Cool.
I am Nolan. My social media is Rocket Gills.
Cool. You guys did this mad fast, but luckily I'm quick on the draw.
Everything is consolidated.
Oh my
We are
goodness.
easy to find.
Oh man, you could get me on Instagram, 𝕭𝖊𝖆𝖚𝖚𝖙𝖊𝖗. And of course, you're watching GEEKCASTER, and here's all this stuff right there. So there's our web address, Instagram, the Facebook, email, the YouTube, and if anything changes, hey, for another show, we will change this here. So because we did a bunch of shows and people are like, well, I can't understand what you guys are saying, or so I made it simple. Now you just could read it. You could pause your television. Can you pause the television? Can't really do that when you're watching games. Can't really do that.
Have your phones on deck to take the picture.
But because we're also
Yes.
on YouTube and on Facebook and stuff like that, you can do that. So yay! Yay! All right. Any parting words before we're out of here?
Buy pasta. Get mason jars.
Do not litter, right?
Don't litter. Yes, recycle.
Save money.
Cool. Awesome. Hey, I'm gonna let the music just ride out there. You're watching GEEKCASTER.